Hi everyone, good morning. I'm Danette. Welcome to Chair Yoga. It's Thursday, Thankful Thursday. How are you doing today? I miss you. I miss you guys. So I was just looking in the camera and I noticed my alignment with the mandala is off. So I'm gonna slightly move over because the little detail kind of bugs me a bit. I think I'm in the center now. Okay. Okay, so tell me all about you. How have you been? Talk to me, even if you're talking to the screen. I love it. I love it. I miss you. I miss you. So let's see. Well, if you know about that song, the Macarena, and you've been in my chair class before, we have definitely done those hand movements. We're going to go through that today just because patterns are really good for your brain. And dancing is really good for your brain, and it's good to feel good. You know, if we are in class, we would be doing this together. For those of you that are like, I don't like dancing, Danette, it's okay. It's okay. I want you just to go through the patterns of the movements with me. We will get to that today. I wanted to mention that it is Women's Health Week this week, and I like to say, you know, like it's everybody's health week because we just got through with Mother's Day, and Women's Health Week always is from the 11th through the 16th, so it goes until this Saturday. But it's nice to remember that we all have to pay attention to our health, whether you're female or male or a kiddo or an elderly, wherever you are in your stage of life and you know, whatever gender you are. It's amazing to be able to say, you know what, I have to pay attention to my health. Being here right now is a great way to start doing that. If you haven't been, like if you've been kind of feeling like you're trudging through mud in all of this like pandemic, it's okay. You know, we have our low times and then we have to pick ourselves up and we have to bring ourselves out of it. So I want you just to let it go and I want you to rise up and be exactly where you need to be today, starting today in this present moment, okay? So I want to read to you an opening quote from my year of positive thinking. And you'll want to make sure to have a chair that's nice and sturdy with your feet flat to the floor. If you have a chair that's lifting up your feet, you're struggling with the feet really rooting in. And you might want to put something underneath your feet like a blanket, let's see, something to where you're kind of feeling like you're steady instead of, you know, uncomfortable. And you want to make sure that you are on a nice, safe surface here too. I didn't add anything too much today. I don't know what you have at home, but I did add a block. So if you have a book or a block from home, please grab it. So this is what today says. Be present. There are few things as precious as being present in this moment. Move more slowly. Witness the subtle smile. Breathe in the scent of flowers. Hear the laughter. Pay close attention to the world around you and experience the majesty of living in the present moment. So when it says move more slowly, you know, we haven't been together our Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you're new to joining us today, welcome. But usually we would be here at the studio on Tuesdays and Thursdays, moving and grooving and just, you know, coming together as a community and growing together. But now we're at once a week and you might feel like you're moving a little slower. That's okay, okay? I want you just to keep moving. That's important. So this health week that we talked about is an important part for all of us to think about, to make sure that you're getting your water intake. You know, I'm a big advocate of that. It helps to flush out your toxins, eat right, make sure you're getting your sleep, and make sure you're getting up and moving around. I know getting out right now is not so easy, so if you can, make yourself a nice meal, a nice healthy snack. Go outside, enjoy the flowers, pay attention to get some nice fresh air. We all need that. So let's bring our feet nice and flat to the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Hands can be down on the lap or even palms open. And here's a little variation. If you want to take one hand up and one hand down, you can do that. Lower the eyes to the floor, or feel free to close the eyes. And start to breathe in and out, getting that breath in a little deeper. Because we breathe very shallow. We want to dive down deeper into the lungs. So close the mouth, sit up nice and tall, tilt the chin down, and take an inhale breath through the nose. Hold it, and then exhale slowly from the mouth. Open that respiratory system. Inhale through the nose. And exhale from the mouth, slowly. Inhale. And exhale. Good, if you have one palm open and one palm closed, I invite you to switch. Switch it out. Think about what you're thankful for today. What's your day been like already this morning in these few hours that you've been awake? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling like foggy brain? Are you feeling like energetic and you just want to go and you want to move? Are you feeling pain? We want to just listen to what the body is telling us and allow there to be some grace and some love and some compassion. Because we feel frustrated a lot of times when we don't feel the way we want to. So let's just take a nice deep breath in for just being here in this moment, our body, mind, and spirit exactly as it is. And slowly exhale. Feel the shoulders relax down. Good, and you can take the palms up or down. It's up to you, and we're gonna get a little deeper into that breath, okay? So we're gonna do that 4-count breath in, hold, exhale 4, and hold, okay? 2 times through, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, slight hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and slight hold, 2, 3, 4. If you start to cough, make sure to have water near you because you're activating those lungs. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Big breath in. And open mouth, exhale. Good, so now that we got all of that out, now it's time for the yoga breath. They call it Ujjayi breathing. So say that with me, Ujjayi breathing. It's a fun word. So that means that you're breathing in and out through the nose, that you're sending oxygen to the body, so you're slowing the system down and you're paying attention to all of your body as a whole. So if you want to bring your hands to your belly, you can. This is a great way that I do this a lot. Or you can just keep your hands at your sides. So spread those fingers nice and wide, middle fingers together. Relax the shoulders. You're breathing the breath in through the nose, down deep into the belly. Fill up the belly like a balloon. Middle fingers are going to slightly separate. Expand through your ribs. Feel the breath in your chest. And then on that exhale, breathing out through the nose, the breath comes out from the chest, ribs, and belly button to the spine. That's our Ujjayi breath, down deep into the diaphragm. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. It's a wave-like breath, like you're fogging up glass. That's how all of us instructors cue it to our students. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. It's a slight snoring type of breath. You can hear it coming in and out. Last one. Good, and exhale. Good, roll those wrists around. So I did have some music on. I don't know what happened to it. I feel like it went off. See, if nothing has changed. I'm fighting with the music on the stereo again. And then make it a little more. So add those shoulders in there, okay? Move it around. So I have to admit, you guys, it's nice to be here, although I miss you. I needed a break from my house. My house is wild and crazy. In one room the other day, I had my son, my youngest son, playing his French horn in my bedroom because he had music lessons. I might have even told you guys this. This is like every day in my house. And then we'll take it back down. And then I had my middle son. He was blasting his rap music down the hall. And then I had my oldest son in the living room with his video games. I was like, okay. Mama needs a break, so I had to go outside. Bring the hands to the heart. Honor your body all the way through class today. Make that promise. A little smile to the face. And then even though I can't see you, we're going to wave at each other anyways, okay? So wave at me. We would do this in class. Wave to somebody you know or you don't know. Wave at somebody. Okay. So I'm going to have you stand up this morning. Bring yourself all the way up. Now, I didn't bring my hands across my chest. I just wanted you just to stand up and get yourself situated. So feet are hip width apart. If you feel wobbly like this, please sit back down. We're going to use the arms and the movement through the hips, but you can do this sitting in the chair as well. So I want you to bring your hands at your sides into mountain pose. The knees are opening to the outside edge of the feet. Stand up nice and tall and pull the hips towards the ribs. So you're activating tummy. You're standing strong like a mountain, but then you're also feeling soft at the same time. Let the weight be in the heels. So you want to maybe slightly pick up through the toes on the right and the left foot, and then set them down on the floor. Option to open the eyes or keep them low at the floor. And take a big breath in through the nose and exhale through the nose. Good. So just standing in mountain pose like this for a few deep breaths is really good for your posture, for your spine, for your tummy, for your heart. Good, and then relax. So then drop the chin down towards the chest. And then draw a nice long line from the chin all the way to the sky. And come back to center. Look over to the right. Back to center. Look over to the left. Good, back to center. So you'll notice if there's feeling like there's pulling through the right or the left sides of the neck, and then roll the shoulders up, hold it there, roll it back, squeeze, and then lower those shoulders all the way down. Just do that one more time. Roll it up, back, and all the way down. Okay, if you're standing with me or if you're sitting, chair yogis or standing yogis, we're gonna just do some movement with the hips, okay? We wanna loosen up those hips and get that energy moving, okay? So we can do like some circles or some figure eights. So it depends on you, your back, your hips, your knees, how you're feeling this morning. So you can make a circle a few times around to the right. You can make a figure eight, kind of moves through the hips and the feet and the knees. Sometimes pops and crackles, right? Yes. And then we're just going to stand up or sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to lean forward. So pressing the bottom back. So we're going to go through that clock. 12 o'clock, coming back to center, 3 o'clock, leaning over to the right. Feel that side, that left side, getting a good stretch. Coming back to center. How about leaning back slightly? What's happening there? That core says, oh my goodness, hello, and then over to the left. And then back to center, a little further forward. And to the right, 3. Good, 6. And 9. Good, and back to center. Okay, so lift and lower those feet. Here we go with some arm movements. This is our Macarena, you guys, okay? So the feet are nice and flat. It's about 15 movements. And you can do this, if you have an opportunity to turn your Alexa on and tell her to play the Macarena, tell her to do that, okay? So this is a slow version because the original version is fast. So I'm going to show you both versions, okay? And if you've done this and you like it, it's so good to do patterns and think about things. So it's about 15 movements. So we're going to take the right hand out, palm down, left hand out, palm down, right hand up, left hand up, right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, right hand to the back of the head, left hand to the back of the head, right hand across the belly, right hand to the hip, and then left hand to the hip. And then you wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, so give me a smile. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see how we do that again. If you are familiar with this, there's a movement in it too, okay? So maybe get a little movement happening there. And then it's right hand, left hand, palm up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Again, right, left, palm up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 okay? So I want you to try that at home. Patterns are really good for you. If you screw it up, it's okay, okay? So when they do the dance, you do it, this is how you would do it. We're gonna do that and we're gonna play with it, okay? So this will be our movement today, our dance movement. So it would go right arm out and left, palm up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then we turn out to the left side, okay? And do the same thing again. Hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder. Give me some movement. Head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Back to the front. Palm, palm, hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Out to the right side. Hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. And then back to the center, you guys. We're going to do it fast this time. So if you screw it up, totally fine, okay? Here we go. Right, left, up, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. To the left, hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Back to center. Hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, head, belly, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Almost done. Out to the right. Hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, head, belly, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Back to the center. Last time. Hand, hand, palm, palm, shoulder, head, belly, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good job, you guys. Okay, so we don't have any of the music in here. The song is kind of long, but if you play it, you kind of go around in a circle, front, side, and then sometimes you'd go back, and then you'd come back here, and you just kind of go in a circle. But I didn't want to get us dizzy, so I was just staying to the left and the right. Good job, my friends. Let's have a seat. So feet out in like hip width apart. Make sure you know where that chair is and have a seat. Come on down with me. Yes. Okay. So let's turn out to the left side of our chair. And while you're here, left hand to the chair. And we're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left leg. A lot of times we take both hands to the back of the chair, but we're just going to switch it up today. So right hand to the outside of the left leg, sit up nice and tall, and then turn and twist around to the left. Watch the right shoulder. Give yourself a twist. Take an inhale, breath through the nose. Good. Unwind. Come around to the other side. Right hand to the back of the chair, left hand to the outside of that right leg. Sit up nice and tall, left shoulder stays down. And then let's twist around. Good, and back to center. Pivot back around. Good. How about slide out to the edge of your chair? Let's bring up those toes on the right foot. Press down through the left foot. Pay attention to the left leg. So the left knee and ankle are nice in alignment, right on top of each other, and the left foot's pressing into the floor. As you elevate those toes, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Hands at the top of the legs, and then let's lean forward here. You're going to feel this probably a lot through the leg, the hip. Say, good morning, how are you? And then if you want, you can slide the hands down the leg, maybe possibly even reaching for the toes. And then turning the head closer towards the body, tucking in that chin. Bring yourself up, be careful, nice and slow. Slide the right leg in, left toes come out, left toes are up. Pay attention to the right foot. Knee and ankle are over alignment there. Hands at the top of the legs, and then just lean forward. Breathe in and out through the nose. And take it further down if you want. Reaching the left hand closer to the shin, the ankle, or the toe. Dropping the chin towards the chest. And then slowly roll yourself all the way back up. Slide the left foot in. Hands at the top of the legs. Lift the chin, cat and cow. Let's take those elbows in nice and close to the body. Exhale, curl. Slide the hands down towards the knees or grab underneath the legs and bring yourself into this cat pose. Hands come back to the top of the legs. We slide the hands up, elbows in. Inhale, breath. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. And exhale, curl. Good. Bring yourself all the way back up. Slide back in your chair all the way till you're sitting towards the nice strong back of the chair so you're not feeling like you're going to fall forward once we get that forward fold going. So if you have your block or your book, if you want to use a book, make sure it's thick enough to where it's not going to keep falling over. We're going to lift the arms up, spread the fingers, inhale, breath. Exhale, arms come out to the sides and hold right here. Eyes are down at the floor. Inhale, breath. How about a smile, my friends? Exhale, find your block or your book and come into a forward fold. Adjust your block or your book. Halfway up, slide the elbows towards the knees. Look out, chin lifts, look out into the floor about 2 or 3 feet out in front of you. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bring it back down, forward fold. Roll it up. Keep the hands low or lift them high. Inhale. And then bring the hands, pressing the hands into the heart center. Let's do that again. Press the hands in. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, airplane arms, and hold here. So you're working those arm muscles just by strengthening right here. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Slide the elbows up those knees and pull that heart forward. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Roll yourself up, up, up. Option to lift the arms. Good, and hands at the heart. Pivot around to the left side of your chair. Left hand to the chair, right hand to the outside of that left leg. Inhale, breath. Twist around to the left. Good, and bring yourself back to center. We're gonna slide the right leg back for crescent lunge. So bring it right back behind you. So you're balancing on the right toes, pressing down through the left foot. Hips are square here, eyes are out on one spot in front of you. You're gonna breathe in and out through your nose and bring your hands to your heart space. Pull your shoulder blades together. Keep the hands in prayer or open them into a cactus arm or elevate the hands above your head. And then we're gonna bring the hands down at our sides. So we're gonna lean forward into the left leg, arms come out away from us. This is our airplane arms. And then bring the hands at the heart, slide the right foot in, crescent, no, one leg mountain. So slide the right foot in, right foot up. If you want to take the hands up above the head, you sure can. If you want to extend the right leg, you can. More work, more power right here. And then bring the hands down, coming around to the center for star pose. So wiggle out to the edge of your chair, take the heels out to the edge of your mat, and then reach those hands up high. Yes. And then we're gonna do that falling star. So be careful, pressing down through the left heel, just lean over to the right. Come back to center and lean over to the left. Press down through the right heel. Come back to center. So can you lift the right foot up and down, the left foot up and down. Crisscross, left hand to right knee or lower, it's up to you. Back to center, right hand to left knee. Good, back to center, hands at the heart, feet come in, around to the right side of our chair again. Left hand to the outside of that right leg, right hand to the back of the chair, sit up tall and twist. Bring it back around, crescent lunge, left foot slides out. Right foot is flat, left toes are down, left heel is lifting, hands at the heart. Open that heart and that chest if you want. Eyes on one spot, or bring them up above the head. It depends on our range of motion. It depends on how you feel. The arms can get tired. Remember, you're strengthening, and then we're gonna bring the hands down alongside our bodies. Lean forward, eyes are looking at the floor. One leg mountain, so slide the left foot in. Hands at the heart, pick up the left foot. If you want to extend that left leg and maybe even lift those arms, it's up to you. Bring it back down. Pivot around to the center of your chair. Good job, my friends. Star pose, heels out to the edge, hands out wide. Falling star, over to the left. Press down through the right heel. And back to center, over to the right. Press down through the left heel. Back to center, right hand, left leg. And center, and right hand, left leg. Did I say that? Opposite, okay? Switch it out and then bring it back to center. Left heel lifts and down. Right heel lifts and down. Bring it back in. Slide back to your chair, the back of your chair. If you need your block, please add it. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll yourself up. Keep the hands low at the body. If your arms are getting tired, or pick those hands up and bring the palms together down into the heart space. Good. And then hands come down. Now we're going to pay attention to how we get up from the chair. So if you have been sitting in the chair and you're ready to get up, remember you need to get up every hour or every half an hour. Take a moment to get up, stretch, find your strength, watch your posture, because when we sit, we go like this. We turn our bodies into a curl. We got to pick ourselves back up. So press down through the big toes, press down through the heels, and start to activate the legs and the sit bones. So you can notice the glutes are going to give yourself a little squeeze there. Hands can be at the shoulders. And then press through your feet, bring yourself up out of the chair. Yes, if you need a little momentum, get yourself up there. Good job. And then pull your chair up to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Feet are hip width apart. Hands are at our sides. Weight is in the heels. Inhale, breath. And exhale. Yes. Tell me what you're thankful for today. What is it? What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for a great night's sleep, because I did not sleep well the night before, and I was a little cranky yesterday to my family. Like, we're all together, and it's hard, right? We all get kind of cranky together. Downward facing dog. We're going to step the feet back to the back of your mat and just go as far as it feels good. Spread those fingers and bring the heart down, looking at the floor. We're going to pull forward right into a plank pose. So let's pull up those heels and step in 1 or 2 tiny steps with those toes. Find your plank pose. So you can be here at the top of the chair with your hands, or even at the seat of the chair. If you're at the floor and you're more advanced and you're going from down dog with the hands on the floor, coming into plank with a nice, strong, straight line, working those abs and then bringing it back, downward facing dog. Just make sure you're on a steady, steady surface. We're going to release the right hand, just let it hang out towards the floor. If you're in downward facing dog at the floor, you're going to step in and take a forward fold and just hang here. If you're at the chair, you're just releasing the right hand. Bring the right hand back and just release the left hand. If you feel steady to bring the hands completely off of the chair, it's up to you. I don't want anybody falling forward. I'm going to keep my right hand at the chair for safety. And then bring the hands back, walk the hands back up off the chair, bend the knees and curl the spine as you come back up to standing. See how you feel. How do you feel? If you feel easy, let's lift and lower those heels. because sometimes getting down deeper into those forward folds can really make us feel dizzy. There's a lot of allergies happening right now, so the nose might be stuffy, the head might be clogged, and we can get dizzy really fast, and we just want to pick up those feet and pump those heels up and down, pumping the blood to the heart, okay? How about stand nice and strong in mountain pose? Yes. We're going to prepare for our standing series. Taking everything for that little series that we did sitting, and we're going to take it to standing. So step the right foot back. So have you guys seen any good movies lately? We just watched Toy Story 4. It was so good. If you like cartoons and just lighthearted movies, I like to watch stuff like that because it makes me laugh. I like it. And then we watched with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. That was funny. A little bloody, but it was good. I'm very picky about my movies. I don't like a lot of adult content, a lot of cussing, a lot of blood. I like it a little more happy and positive. That's how I roll. So left knee bends to the left ankle. Eyes are nice and forward. Heart is up. Try not to bring that heart forward, but if you need to pull your chair back. And then we're going to reach the left hand high. So the right heel is up. If the heel is close to the floor, that's okay. The stronger that you get in your legs, you can take the right heel more away from the floor, so it's stronger on those toes. Inhale, breath. Good. Staying right here, if you want to remove a fingertip or even a hand, see how your balance is right in this moment. Good. And then we're going to take the hand down and bring them out alongside of us. One or even both arms. It's up to you. I'm going to keep one hand on the chair for steadiness. And then we're going to bring the hands down, slide in with that right foot, step back so you have space for that right knee. One leg mountain, right foot comes out in front, right heel lifts. Hover the right foot off the floor, flex it up off the floor. You can bring the left hand to the hip. Pull the knee up a little closer to that chair, top of the chair. Knee and maybe the hip are in alignment there. Final stage here is you're holding your balance. We only go as far as we feel like we're trusting and that we're breathing. We have to work at it. And then bring it down. Good. We're going to step nice and wide out to the edges of your mat. Lean into the right foot. And then you're going to take the right hand off and away from the chair. So the left heel is lifting up. So if you want to, you can left foot. And even bring the right hand up above you. So when you're balancing, there's a couple things you need to think about. The toes on that right foot, that's standing, nice and spread. How about hips towards ribs? Flexing that left foot, flexing through your fingertips too, so your hands are strong. Eyes are on one spot, and then maybe you bring the left hand out away from you. So you be in full star with both arms up here. If you feel wobbly, just bring the left foot down. Good, and bring it down. Shoulder rolls. And bring it back, heel toe in, left foot back. Crescent lunge, right knee bends. The left heel is low or lift it up high. I encourage you to kind of play with it if you want to just see how it feels. Yes, heart away from your chair. And then bring the right hand out away from you, eyes on one spot. I'm looking at this beautiful coral wall. It's bright and happy in here. The windows are open and I hear the noise of the street. And then arms out alongside you, airplane arms. One or both arms, you decide, out alongside you. One leg mountain, slide the left foot in, step back, and then the left foot goes out in front. Flex it off the floor. Maybe right hand to the hip. Pull it up a little more. Knee towards that hip. And then see if you want to raise the right hand up and pull a fingertip off. So we work in stages, right? Yes, we do. And then the left foot comes down, step the feet wide out to the edges. Lean into the left foot, energy up the left leg, hips and ribs together. Left arm comes out, and then pull the right foot off the floor. In your star. Maybe you reach the right hand up for a quick moment. Eyes on one spot as you reach that right hand up. Hold here, breathe in. Smile and exhale, breathe out. March it out. Good job, my friends, good job. Okay, steady the feet. Stand up towards the chair or step back. We're gonna forward fold. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, forward fold into the chair or at the floor. Just watch the head, don't conk your head on that chair. Forward fold, elbows bend. Half leg up, straighten those elbows if your hands are in the chair. Nice straight arms or slide the hands up the legs. Forward fold, bend the elbows. Back down we go. Downward facing dog. I'm gonna slide my chair forward and step my legs back. Plank pose, pull it forward. I hope you all had a nice Mother's Day this weekend. I've been trying to make the rounds to call everybody. It's hard to do, and plus I don't have great cell service in my house. Downward facing dog. And everybody's hogging it right now. Everybody's hogging the internet. Lots of Zooms going on. Lots of online classes. There's a lot of things happening. And then roll yourself all the way up at my house. Do you guys want to come to my house for a day? I'll switch ya. Okay, and reach the hands up high. Yes, and then the hands come down and down at the sides. Right leg back. We're gonna go through one more time. Right leg back, crescent lunge. Now we know what to do, right? Left hand comes high. A little quicker this time. And hands at our sides. Maybe both, it's up to you. 3, 2, hands come down, step in with the right foot, step back. Right foot out in front. Pull it off the ground. Bring the left hand at your hip or high. Fingertips reach. And then we step wide for that star pose. Lean into the right foot. Right hand reaches. Left foot comes off the floor. Hips to ribs. Flex the left foot, maybe lifting the left hand up. And down. Step in, back to the center. Left foot, step back. Crescent. This is my favorite part of every yoga class. It doesn't matter what, which level I'm in. There is usually always a point to where you break down the poses and they're a little longer. And then there's a chance for you to move through it and breathe and remember all of it. It's so good. And then airplane. One leg mountain, step in, left foot forward, and up. Right hand to the hip, maybe up. Yes, hold it, give me a great big smile. And we step out and wide. Left foot, lean into it. Yes, left hand. Right foot comes off the floor. Maybe reach. 3, 2, and down we go. Roll those shoulders back. Feet nice and steady. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it on down. Downward facing dog. Good. If you're in downward facing dog at the floor, you can stay there or you can come into a forward fold. We're going to drop the right hand off and away from the chair. Let it dangle, hang out here. Reaching the right hand back, left hand hangs out near the floor. Reaching the left hand back. Bend the knees, roll yourself all the way up. Stand up tall and lift. And hands back at the heart. Yes. Okay, you guys think you can do the Macarena one more time with me? And we'll have a seat, okay? Okay, I know, I'm hearing the moans and groans already. I feel like I'm hearing that. Okay. Patterns are good for you. Crosswords, puzzles, game shows like Jeopardy, all of those stimulate the mind. We need to do that, okay? So if you need to sit down, it's okay. Let's pick up those feet. Imagine that music, that Latin music's kind of feeling you up, kind of like bringing all that energy up. You want to dance, you want to sing, and even if you don't, hang with me. Okay, we're going to take right hand, left hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, belly, hips. Shake, 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 out to the left. Yes, hand, hand, palm, shoulder, head, whoops, belly, belly, hips. Shake, 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 back to center. Hand, palm, shoulder, head, belly, hips. Shake, shake, shake. And over to the right. Hand, palm, shoulder, head, belly, hips. Shake, shake, shake. Good job, my friends. I'm so proud of you. I know you didn't want to do that, but I made you do it anyways. I'm going to make you dance even if I'm not with you, all right? Have a seat at the floor or please come back to the chair. I would love it if you could do that with me. Yes. Let's get some belly exercises happening there, some boat poses. So if you're on the floor, you're going to bend your knees, and then you're going to kind of teeter-totter with your toes on the mat. Wherever you are, you're going to lean back, lift your heart, make sure you're not crouching and curling. So lift your heart here, bring your hands out in front. If you're sitting in the chair, make sure you have some space behind you. And then you're going to think about lifting the right foot off and maybe extend it. We've already been through this. See how that feels, and then take it down. Left foot off and maybe extend it. Good, and down. Okay. See if you can bring both toes off the mat. Pull up those knees. Hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet down. Lean forward. And sit back up. Right toes off. Boat pose. Maybe extend. Bring it down. Lean forward. Left toes off. And maybe extend. Good, and down and forward. Both toes off, maybe bring the feet out just a little bit longer. Notice I can't bring them very high if you're in the chair. And then bring the feet down and forward. Good, sit up nice and tall. If you're on the floor, go ahead and do Sukhasana, that crisscross leg position, and we're going to make some circles around with our body here. Sometimes when we're in class, we say, let's stir the pot. What do we want to cook today? What do you think we might want to cook? Let's see. anything lemony right now. I'm kind of in the mood for anything lemony. I would really love to eat a piece of lemon meringue pie. I haven't had that yet this season. Oh, I had a tiny bit. My aunt makes the best. And bring yourself back up. Good. Inhale, hands high. Good. And then reach the hands at the heart space. You're going to take the legs out wide. So if you're on the floor, your legs are going to go out wide, flexing through your feet. If you're in the chair, you're going to bend through those knees and bring the legs out wide here. Right hand to the right leg. Bring the left shoulder back. Keep the left hand near you, eyes up or down. And then bring yourself back to center. Lean on over to the left. Eyes up or down, right shoulder stays back. And back to center. Let's do it again. Over to the right. Option this time to lift the left hand up, fingertips towards the sky, or arm alongside the ear. Notice my right hand. If I'm in the chair, my fingers are still spread, pressing down through those toes. If you're on the floor, you can just bring your right hand to your leg. Back to center, left elbow or hand at the leg, reaching the right hand up. We're always trying to find some space, right? That's what we need. We need to find some space in the body. It's craving it. The organs crave it. And back to center. Heel, toe back in or back to that crisscross. Roll shoulders up and back. Chin down towards the chest. Align towards the sky. Back to center. Looking to the right. And center, looking to the left. And center. We're going to take the right arm across the body. We did a lot with the arms today. Left hand holds that right elbow and just bring it nice and close to the body. You can rotate that right wrist if you want. Open and close the hand. And then switch. So left hand comes across the body and the right hand holds that elbow. Feel that stretch all the way down the arms. So hopefully you've been getting out in your yard and maybe you're doing yard work. Maybe you're enjoying that sunshine. Make sure to wear a hat or your sunblock. My roses have been just so full and in bloom. It's been really nice. Roll the shoulders around. I've been picking fresh roses every day and putting them in my house. Just simple things like that. I have lavender and rosemary and mint. I have an abundance of all of that, and I just put it all in the house, and it smells really good. If you're on the floor, go ahead and lay all the way down. If you're in the chair, bring yourself maybe about halfway out. This is where I didn't bring the option in to bring a strap, but if you have one, bring that leg all the way up towards you. So now you can kind of just help the leg out. We did a lot with just strengthening the legs. Now we can hold it with our arms. Round through the spine, nose towards the knee. And down we go. Lemons, I was thinking of lemon. How about lemonade? Doesn't that sound so good? Bring the left leg in. I could go for some nice fresh lemonade. Nose towards the knee. And back down again. Feet out nice and wide. Dropping the legs over to the left. So right leg drops in, left leg goes wide. And switch out to the side, other side. Winding it on down, my friends. Almost done. Bringing it back to center, over to the left. So if you're new to chair yoga, it's good. It's an easy way to help manage your exercise in a safe, easy way. If you've coming off of an injury, or I know when I was pregnant or just had my baby, this is a great way to incorporate your practice in an easier way. Good. If you're at work, you're sitting a lot, just like home now, or even if you have to go somewhere and you're sitting a lot, chair yoga is so good for you. You can do so many things in the chair. Good. So if you're laying all the way back, please do so now. Palms are going to be open if you're laying back. If you're sitting in the chair, scoot yourself back all the way and lean back in your chair. Just like we started, it can be palms down or up, or one hand down or one hand up. Take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again. And exhale. Just find a moment of silence. You can remove your glasses if you need to. This is the most important part of our practice. It's important because it gives us the time to be quiet. And I know you may feel that a lot right now, like there's too much quiet. But it's a different kind of quiet. It's a quiet in listening to your body. It's a quiet of giving thanks for your practice. It's learning about your breath, what your body is saying on a daily basis, what your mind is doing, how you feel. So there's quiet in not paying attention, and then there's quiet in paying attention. It's an active quiet. So listen to the world around you. What noises are you hearing around you besides my voice? It could be birds. It could be the street or your neighbors. Witnessing the world around you, being in this present moment. So I invite you just to stay there, eyes closed or slightly open. I'm going to finish and read to you from our quote today. Let's see where it went. Where did it go? Here it is. Here it is. You are seen and you are worthy. No matter where you come from or where you go, always stand tall with your shoulders back, your head held high. You deserve to be here. Breathe deeply, root down, rise up. Know that you belong wherever you choose to be. If you're on the floor, you can stay there if you'd like, or you can roll over and sit up. If you're in the chair, you can come back, sitting up nice and tall, spine strong and straight. We're going to close class and seal our class here together with lots of gratitude, being playful. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale, hands come down into the heart space. Bow the head towards the heart. Good. Thank you for being here with me today. It's such an honor to be here with you. Even if we're far apart, I look forward to hugging you all again. The light in me salutes the light in you. Namaste.